Outworld souls cannot live in an Earthrealm blade.
They seem to be doing just fine.
Yeah, this was the last thing I was expecting, but it's a pleasant surprise. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dynasty with another Mortal Kombat 1 video, because hot off the wire this Saturday afternoon, for some reason, only on the official Twitter X account for Mortal Kombat, they came out and said, next week, we are many, and shared this clash sequence between ERMAC and Kenshi. And if you look closely and squint your eyes a little bit, right before the sequence actually takes place, on the left side, did you see it? Did you catch it? Oh, who could that be? There is Mavado. Our first ever look at Mavado in this sequence here. So not only are we getting a trailer sometime this upcoming week for ERMAC, but throughout the trailer, Mavado will also be showcased. So I guess we're probably like 2 weeks out from the characters actually dropping, but yeah. If you thought it was Farah dropping next as a cameo fighter, it's not. It's Mavado, and I think Mavado looks sick. Very reminiscent of the classic 3D era look, the Deadly Alliance look in particular, the primary. But it's kind of not too shocking when you consider that all the cameo fighters just have their classic look, and well, this is like the look I think of when I think of Mavado. Thankfully, it's not been changed or altered too much. You can see the red in the back of the trench coat for Red Dragon, the leather. It's awesome. Now, I think the one big takeaway from all of this, too, is the fact that ERMAC has a fucking mask. Whoa! ERMAC confirmed gear customization option is the mask. If you go back 3-4 months ago, when we first got our taste of the combat pack for MK1, the one complaint that most of us had in regards to the look for ERMAC was the fact that, well, he just looked like a mummy. And he was missing a mask. He did not look like a ninja. This is giving like Martian Manhunter Voldemort vibes. Like, this looks nothing like ERMAC. I don't know why they decided to make our boy naked. He's not been naked ever like this. At times, he's had like mummy wraps around his face. Not full-blown mask, but typically the days of ERMAC, it's always just been a masked character, a masked ninja. They're not ninjas. Yeah, so it is interesting to see him take this Martian Manhunter Voldemort approach. Now, obviously, things are always subject to change. Going back to the days of Mortal Kombat X, we saw Joker look one way in the reveal trailer, and it was definitely a bad way. He looked horrible. And thankfully, by the time he got released in the game officially, he looked completely different. The face model was fixed, slight tweaks to the costume, the appearance, and it was a solid looking Joker, but initially during the reveal trailer, it looked like something out of, I don't even know. It was weird. It was so weird. It was a weird take on the character. So I think we still have time for them to make some slight changes. Do I think they're going to do a complete overhaul? No, but I do think being vocal and mentioning how at the very least he needs a mask, simply just giving him this mask, he already looks a million times better. This already looks a million times better, and all it is the mask. That's it. That's all we're asking. Now, this edit was made by Supreme Loaf, and check this out. This looks dope. And again, what is it? A different cowl, a different mask, and it looks like ERMAC of old. That's it. Better. This is an edit from, I think, HWLX. I think it's like a 4-letter ad. I'm so sorry if I butchered your app. My bad, dude. But again, just added the mask, and it just looks so good. Look at that, guys. Look at that. You cannot tell me that any of these Photoshops looks worse than what we actually have in the Combat Pack trailer. Now, this is what ERMAC looks like right now. Unfortunately. This is what he could look like. And boy, could it look sick. Even the bandage look, like a mummy right here. Even this is dope, because this is, again, reminiscent of like the MKX primary. I fuck with that. This one's from FG Works. This is more of like an MK4 Scorpion mask. Obviously just turned red, and that looks dope too. This almost looks like the steel skin. It might be a steel skin. So yeah. That looks pretty cool as well. I like everything, but boy, is he missing a mask. Thankfully, though, a couple months ago it was confirmed via data mines from Interloco, Shard, that we would potentially be getting a mask because, well, the mask was found in the source code, but now, clear as day, there's no mistaking. We're getting the classic mask for a classic character in ERMAC. Now, again, still no confirmation on when exactly the trailer is dropping. All they said is next week. We are many, and that's essentially pretty much it. So, there you go. ERMAC is dropping soon, along with Kameo Fighter, Mavado. Excited to see both in this trailer, and I'm just glad to know that they listened to all of us that complained and said he looked way too much like a mummy, and that we needed to hide his face. Not that he wasn't a good-looking dude, because ERMAC, you know, it's ERMAC, but that ninja mask, I think, was needed. So I'm just glad they listened to feedback, something that seems like, you know, most companies would do, but it's been a pain in the ass lately with this one. So anyways, guys, what do you think of ERMAC in Mortal Kombat 1? Are you excited to see what he has to offer? When do you think the trailer is dropping? Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you stoked for Mavado? I know for me, I was expecting Farah, so this is a nice take as well. Love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Outworld souls cannot live in an Earthrealm blade.
They seem to be doing just fine.
For a moment, Jared took control. We fixed the damage which had allowed him, and reimposed our collective will. But the damage went further than we thought. Without Quan Chi's aid, the spell which birthed us would fail. All of our souls would die. We freed the sorcerer from captivity. But after healing us, he betrayed us. He schemed to make us his slave once again. Combat was fierce, yet we persisted, finding strength in the unique abilities of our collected souls. Now we must decide our future path. Reconciling our desires will be difficult, but reconcile them we must. If not, we will be consumed by civil war.